Hi everyone, we'd like to welcome you to our Google studios. My name is Darius Ameri, and I'm an Agency Development Manager here at Google. Today we're talking with Lance Bachmann, founder and CEO of OneSEO.com digital agency. Hi Lance, how are you today?
Great, I'm excited to be here with you, Darius.
We're very happy to have you here. So today we're discussing with Lance how SEO and SEM work hand in hand together. Lance, tell us a bit about how these two can go together.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of our clients and potential new clients think if they rank well organically, they don't have to do anything for paid advertising. And we try and tell them that's a big myth and a big boo-boo, and you don't want to go down that road. We know, we've seen it now through the data and the testing that we've done, that SEM actually helps out their SEO campaign, and it's definitely going to increase their clicks and conversions. So we definitely try and explain to people, let's have an SEM strategy, integrate it with your SEO strategy, make them go hand in hand.
You mentioned data, and here at Google we love our data. We actually had researchers dig into it and found some pretty amazing results. A full 89% of visits to an advertiser's site from search ads were incremental to clicks on organic results. That means the visits would not have occurred without the ad campaigns. It was surprising even to us.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize it because they're so afraid to cannibalize their SEO or SEM strategy in their program, and they're like, oh my God, I don't want to waste money, this and that. But they don't realize a lot of times if you have a display ad on Google, pay-per-click, and you also have an organic ranking there, we call them incremental clicks, and it's going to help you. So I'll give you a quick study here. We found out if you have about 100 clicks organically to your site in a month, make it simple. If you have an ad above it, you're probably going to get about 150 clicks a month. Just scale that. That's a drastic amount of traffic coming to your site by just having an SEM strategy along with your SEO strategy.
Wow, that's great. Actually, Google conducted a follow-up study to answer the question, how often is ad impression accompanied by an associated organic result? We found that 66% of ad clicks that occurred were not tied to any organic result. That means 2/3 of ads that are clicked do not even have an organic result on the first page.
Yeah, I think what people don't realize is, I think the stat I saw was 81% of all searches don't have an organic listing there, whether, some people might search by brand or a general query, so you're not sure how someone's going to find you. So think about that. 8 out of 10 times, if I'm not found organically, and I don't have a paid ad there to at least get that consumer to come back to me or to me for the first time, I have no shot at that business. It's pretty bizarre, but yes, you definitely want to make sure you're doing paid with your organic program.
So we've talked a lot about clicks, and of course clicks are important, but what is actually happening after the click?
Well, I think what people don't realize is a lot of times it's through building your brand and your brand equity. When people see you through the paid channel and organic side, we have statistics showing that 45% of people will take more likely to an action to fill out a lead form, to fill out a contact page, or to actually download a white paper, all by building that brand equity by having a multi-channel strategy.
Now, we talked a bit about making the most of your brand real estate and really helping those customers move down the conversion funnel. Now, let's move on to some more advanced tactics. How can you customize the message itself for each individual customer or audience segment?
I think that's great. So take option number one. You want to build customer loyalty with your people. You can actually build brand extensions to incentivize your customers to be more loyal and take actions there. You can also help can close the conversion loop on a new customer by saying, hey, listen, here's a discount code or a 30-day free trial for something. I think with the ad extensions, you can do a lot of things. Maybe even a lot of people don't realize you have click to call now. With the extension, you can call someone right from there. With mobile being so incredibly growing so fast, you're really going to make sure that you use those ad extensions. And I think, when you really loop it all in, what people don't realize is you really want to get into the customer target match program. That's going to help you out. And you also want to make sure you're retargeting those new and returning customers that are coming to your site, and you can have a message specific to them to help them re-engage your brand and do business with you.
Got it. Now let's switch gears a bit. You mentioned calls. How can we leverage paid search not only for performance metrics like calls, leads, or purchases, but also really use it as a branding tool?
Well, I don't think people realize the importance of their brand and their brand equity. I try to explain to every new client, you're only as good as your brand. And people look at me like, wow, really? I'm like, yeah, your brand speaks volumes about your organization. And when people are doing research online, the worst thing you want to see, someone types in Google's their name to do research, they have the intent to contact you. Mm-hmm. Let 3 of your competitors be there with a compelling message, you never have a shot at that business. So why not do brand protection, have the right ad extensions, get that message clear to, whether it be a new or a returning customer or even a potential new employee, and make sure you build your brand equity with an SEM program, and don't make sure you're not the third or fourth down. And now with mobile, being so drastically higher in search, and everyone knows it's going mobile and going faster, the first, second, third, or fourth ad now on mobile is going to be a pay-per-click advertising. You have a very good chance of losing to your competition by the time they scroll down.
So what steps can advertisers actually take to help protect their brand names?
Well, I think what people can do is, let's just say your company's name is Horizon Insurance, and you have a local company that might be Horizon Heat and Air Conditioning Company. They're a big company, and let's just say I might want to make sure I come back for everything with Horizon Insurance and Horizon Bucks County, but I can negative keywords out all the things that don't make sense for me and make sure I'm not getting found for Horizon Plumbing, Horizon Heat and Air. And also what you can really do with brand protection is always make sure you maximize your bid, that you're first when it comes to your name, because you want to be the first person, and it's not illegal for someone to come and use your name in an ad unless it's trademark or pay-per-click. A lot of people don't realize when someone's doing brand protection, say you are Horizon Insurance, most people might say Horizon Insurance, and then the competitor is allowed to come back on the broad match of insurance, and if they outbid you, you can wind up being the third or fourth ad. So you want to make sure there's core key focus keywords around your brand. You're aggressively making sure you set your budget the right way to maximize your brand and protect it.
Got it. Well, thank you so much. That's all the time we have for today. We really appreciate you stopping by the Google studios. To find out more about how oneseo.com digital agency, one of our top Google partners, can help you with your advertising needs, feel free to reach out to Lance or a member of his team.
Thank you, Darius.
Thank you.